I'm from Sandy Hook, and this tragedy happened when I was 15, 16 years old. I never thought in my whole life that I would have to face something like that. It was almost surreal. I'm terrified on a daily basis. I'm terrified to walk around, especially here. There's an open carry policy, so I'm just walking around terrified that I could get shot. As a community, we decided to choose love and to rise above it and be kind and kind of fight this battle with kindness and activism. Art is a way of kind of speaking, it's something that gives you a voice. I made this installation and I made these screen prints and these etchings so that people could get a better understanding of how I feel. And that's kind of therapeutic, and it's a way of coping. My installation is essentially a statement on the present and future kind of classroom and elementary school environment. I just kind of wanted to create an environment where it feels like nothing bad has happened, but there's a constant fear of something bad happening, and you constantly have to feel ready to defend yourself against violence.
One of the things that I think is really exciting about her project is that it's installation based, so it's not really falling within the typical realm of printmaking or painting or drawing. It's more about creating an experience, but also the fact that she's tapping into something that's larger culturally through her work. So the idea of gun violence and her own personal experience with it.
This project has taken me the entirety of the academic year.
Initially, it was much more in your face with her opinion, and I think why her finished piece is so strong is that it's a little bit ambiguous.
I started with a lot of research, and a lot of things in my installation are directly from news articles. For example, the rock bucket is actually from a school district that started arming their elementary school children with rocks in defense of a shooter. And then I started with preliminary drawings and sketches, and then it took many forms, many different shapes. I started layering 2D images. I had a breakthrough of sorts, and I thought, if I want people to understand where I'm coming from, I really need to put them in the environment that I was in. So that's why I decided to go with a physical space. Everything in this installation is intentional. Even the tiny little details that you might not notice. For example, the buttons on the carpet, all of them represent a school shooting that's occurred since 1990. And I actually had to use one button to symbolize multiple shootings because there were so many. I hid little words within the letters, the desks. They all have their each personality in my head. They are made-up characters. Their names don't mean anything because I didn't want to objectify anyone. And then I also have these etchings. They're actually pictures of my childhood. Every etching is from when I was 7 to when I was 12 years old, and they symbolize the years that the children from my town lost. I hope that on seeing my work that people are able to understand my perspective. I hope that they come away with it thinking differently and they're activated to create change.